Trump says he doesn't know if the Constitution matters anymore. And that should terrify you. Let me tell you something, America. Today we saw the truth. We saw it loud and clear. We saw it on national television. And it should scare every single person in this country. Donald Trump, yes, that Donald Trump, looked into the eyes of America and said the words, "I don't know." What was the question? Was it about taxes? Was it about a policy detail? No, it was about the Constitution, the foundation of this country, the document every president swears to protect. And what did Trump say? I don't know. He was asked a simple question on NBC's Meet the Press, a basic question. The kind of question you ask on your first day in high school civics class. Kristen Welker asked Trump if he agreed that everyone in the United States, citizen or not, is entitled to due process. It's right there in the Fifth Amendment. What did Trump say? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Not a lawyer? You're not a lawyer, Mr. Trump. Well, you were the president. You want to be president again. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution. But now, you don't know what it says. This is not a small think. This is not a joke. This is not a little oopsie. This is dangerous. This is a 5-alarm fire. This man is telling us, right to our faces, that he does not care about the rule of law. He wants to throw people out of the country without a trial. He wants to round them up and deport them, fast, no questions, no courts, no rights. And the Constitution, the one that says every person on U.S. soil has rights, he shrugs it off. He says, I don't know. Let's be clear, America. That is a dictator's answer. That is the language of tyranny. That is the sound of a man who dreams of power without limits. And it's not the first time. This is the same Trump who called the press the enemy of the people. The same Trump who said he wanted to terminate parts of the Constitution. The same Trump who sat and watched on January 6th as his mob attacked the Capitol. And now he wants us to believe he's just confused, just unsure, just a little unclear on due process. No, that's a lie. He knows exactly what he's doing. He doesn't not know. He doesn't care. He wants to rip away the rights that protect us all. And let's talk about who this hurts. Let's talk about the real people, the families, the workers, the students, the people who came to this country for a better life. These are mothers, fathers, children. And Donald Trump is saying they don't deserve a fair hearing. They don't deserve a lawyer. They don't deserve a judge. Just throw them out, he says. And why? Because due process, in his words, would slow things down. Yes, he said that. Imagine that. The rule of law is too slow for Donald Trump. Too slow for his mass deportation machine. Too slow for his campaign of fear. Too slow for the man who sees immigrants as animals, not people. Well, I've got news for Trump. This is not a dictatorship. This is America. And in America, we have rights. All people have rights, not just citizens, not just rich people, not just your followers with red hats. Every person on this soil is protected by the Constitution. That's not a Democrat idea. That's not a liberal idea. That is an American idea. Due process is not optional. It is not a debate. It is not a luxury. It is a right for the innocent, a right for the accused, a right for every human being who stands on our ground. When Trump says, I don't know, what he really means is, I don't care. And that should terrify us. Because a president who doesn't care about due process is a president who doesn't care about justice. A president who doesn't care about the Constitution is a president who doesn't care about you. Today it's immigrants. Tomorrow it's protesters. Then journalists. Then teachers. Then you. This is how democracy dies. Not in one big moment, but in 1,000 small shrugs. Shrugs like, I don't know. So don't be fooled, America. Don't think this is just another Trump moment. This is a warning. He's telling us what he wants to do. He's telling us he will break the law to get what he wants. And he's counting on you to look away, to get tired, to stop fighting. But we will not stop. We will not give in. We will not forget what this man just said. We will fight for the Constitution. We will fight for the rule of law. We will fight for due process for every person, no matter their background. Because that is what makes us different. That is what makes us better. And Donald Trump, he wants to tear it all down. So remember this moment. Remember those words. I don't know. Because those 3 words may be the most dangerous thing he's ever said. This was Grassroots Report. Have a nice day.